It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight's game at Quicken Loans Arena, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Indiana Pacers. Checking out the Pacers, they're keeping pace with their win total from last season, holding steady, though they'd like to move the needle and continue to improve. Kenny, I'll tell you what.
What?
We've already seen some big matchups to start this season. It's very early.
Yes.
But in the real world, how soon do you start thinking about playoff ramifications?
Oh, you start thinking about playoffs from day one. The
Oh,
end
come
goal
on.
is always some.
But you're not thinking about
it's
where you
always
are.
somewhere
Hey,
in
right
your
now
mind.
we'd play these guys.
Yes,
you know.
always. I look at them in 5-game blocks. I would be like, hey, man, in these 5 games, we need to be here for the playoffs. After these 5, we need to be here. Because that's, if you don't, it could get out of control and out of your control.
I can tell just from his reaction of shaking his head that he's not buying what you're selling.
Don't listen to that jibber-jabber, Ernie. You focus on one game at a time. The rest will just take care of itself.
One game
So
at
you
a
go
time.
less than I do.
One game at a time.
I went
take care of
5-game
itself.
blocks. You went
and then if you
one
need
game
to
at a
make an
time.
adjustment, you don't wait. You just
When
make
did you
the
think about
adjustment.
playoffs, though?
When playoff time came around.
So not like early on in the season you weren't thinking playoffs
man.
like Kenny was.
Can't control the future. Only I can.
It didn't work that time. Nothing showed up in your hand.
Nothing.
It doesn't always work that way. What do you think this is, some video game? Kevin Harlan, take it away.
I never wanna waste your time. My life, so precious. Is yours, is mine. And look at the time. My God, so precious. Is yours, is mine.
Cavaliers have an Eastern Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend their home court here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. Welcome everyone to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge on our sideline. Look at Indiana. Looking at their performance last year, they're about where you'd expect them to be, guys. They'd like to take that next step in a positive direction here, Steve, with a win.
I think for the Pacers, if the season were to end today, they'd find themselves right in the playoff hunt. That's some serious progress for a team that struggled so much of last year.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, guys, look, the return of LeBron James to Cleveland has become one of the best redemptive stories of the last decade. He clearly wasn't just great on the court. The roster and the coaching staff have been shaped by his hand as well. Now, LeBron said, I know what personnel works for my game. I knew what we needed, and I think our GM and our coaching staff have done a great job of fulfilling that. Guys?
Thanks to Ye, and it's crucial that Cleveland keeps LeBron happy, one of the greatest players to ever play the game. And tonight, the matchup at the center position is certain to draw attention. Not something we say every night because the bigs don't seem to be stressed. But tonight, Chris, that is a factor.
Thank God big guys are back in the game. Kevin, you know, I got this opinion that there's a conspiracy against the big guys. I mean, hey, big guys played in this basketball. You guys remember a guy by the name of Mikan? He was pretty big. So, yeah, tonight we have a great center matchup. I can't wait to watch this.
Is yours, is mine. Only time.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Rudy Gay is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Rivers. Then there's Baller. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Turner. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Pulls it up. He drains the quick shot.
First points of the night, and here we go.
He's showing his initiative, trying to put his imprint on the game right off the gate.
Here's Baller, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
That's a pick by Love. And there's the pass to Baldwin. Cleveland moving it around. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
The soft touch of Love, an efficient shooter in the paint. The D has to do better.
Rivers against Shumpert. Turner with a screen for Rivers. Right side Turner. Lets a floater go. He can't get that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
And they tried to adjust, but every play they ran got countered by a better one.
Shoots. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Baseline J on the way. Jump shot is good that time. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And you know what? They were giving away points, missing at the line. A big factor in the outcome.
I mean, come on. How are you going to win on the road if you can't capitalize what's being handed right to you?
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Gay passes to Gobert. This is to Rivers. Pass to Gay. Turner with a screen for Gay. Shot off the pick. And that one hits back iron. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From 13, and there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by James.
Oh, the soft release of Shumpert. He just fired that immediately.
Now the feed to Gobert. Gobert, the screen. Here's Baller. Offensive rebound.
You can see that he definitely takes rebounding seriously, and his size really helps him come down with plenty of those tough boards. Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
Nobody near Gay. Indiana again missing. Cavaliers leading. Baldwin kicks to LeBron. Takes a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Indiana with it. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And this game kicks off a 4-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, I expect this first one to be a battle of wills, though. I mean, each side trying to gain the upper hand, not just for now, but for the rest of the series.
And here's Love following the 3 from Austin Rivers. Love with the screen on Turner. Hangs in the air, kicks it out to James. LeBron with another miss. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Gay. Here's Turner. That shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way.
Still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Here's Baldwin.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos. Great stuff and some great basketball going on. Now here's Gay. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And that one, good.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
LeBron. Whoa!
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
Indiana trailing here. Outside Turner. Turner with the screen. Baller passes to Turner. He feeds it to Rivers. Gay outside. Shoots a three. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for James. First in shooting percentage. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. And Indiana shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Turner with the screen. Let's go. The Cavaliers pull it in.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
Baldwin can't get it to go.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Yeah, coming off of a good pick, you want to get that. When he gets the separation he needs, I know he would love to have that one back.
Count the basket. 6 points for Miles Turner.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
Punch, counter punch. Neither club's been able to sustain an advantage.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off him.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Ball.
Oh, it's great seeing Love take his defense seriously. He definitely has the limp to swat that one away.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark.
Yeah, and Kevin Love played the first 6 years of his NBA career with the Minnesota Timberwolves, posting gaudy numbers. But he never was able to guide them to the playoffs. He was more than ready to join the Big Three in Cleveland.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Rivers kicks to Gay. Pass to Ball. Turner with the screen. Here's Baller. And the rejection by Love. Here's LeBron. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Gay. And the thing that stands out is Kevin Love's unselfishness. He's such a team player. See, Webb, he knew he'd have to make sacrifices in Cleveland, and he has.
Yeah, he's made big sacrifices, and it's taken some time for them to gel. Once Kevin figured out when and where to assert his game, he was a big impact when he gained confidence. He's only getting better.
Here's James. The Pacers making the shot. Out left to the wing. The three. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Pacers.
And the three-point shot above the break has become a popular shot in the league, but not for them tonight. They're passing that one up and just trying to get their offense from closer to the hoop.
Back to Rubio. Trying his luck deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 4 assists now tonight.
You love seeing James distribute the ball. It shows that he really has a focus for getting his teammates involved.
Pass to Baldwin. Turner with the steal. They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Gobert. Young comes in for Miles Turner. And Shabazz Muhammad subbed in for Ball. And here's Rubio after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. Bosch passes it to the chosen one. Great pass to set up the lay-in. The chosen one's got his first basket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Smith. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee. Feeds it to Oladipo. And Muhammad has it in the corner. And Indiana, another three.
And you can see there the defender gets caught up on the pick.
Team ball. Great execution on offense. Everyone working together. You wish you could have that on every play.
Rubio. That one a little long.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possesses.
And it's Smith missing. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Outside Rose, and Howard has it in the corner. It's hauled in by Leaf. Indiana's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Oladipo against Rubio. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Rubio. The pass to the chosen one. Kicks it to Howard. That one no good. So the Pacers will take it the other way. The dish now to Smith. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, Indiana. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And seeing where Indiana is, they look ready to make all their fans forget about last season's horrible showing. They've already picked up some impressive victories.
Always an adventure from the line. One of the few blemishes on Howard's career.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the night.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Indiana trailing here. Young in the corner. High arcing shot. It's stolen by Oladipo. Screen by Howard. The chosen one passes to Bosch. Rubio outside. Back to Bosch. Knocks it loose. Young with the steal. Oladipo outside. He dishes it to Smith. Shakes over Rubio. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the game tied up here for Indiana.
There's no guarding Smith sometimes. He's one of the best tough shot makers in the game.
Bosch, a screen on Oladipo. Rubio dishes to Howard. And Rubio kicks to Howard. Outside Rose. Clock at 4. Howard's shot is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Outstanding presence of mind. Howard is as dependable as it gets near the rim.
To the inside, Young. And it's sent back by Bosch. And they're able to recover. It's good. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
For me, that defense in the first period, just tremendous shot blocking.
Well, it's all about the rim protection because it's been fantastic. A big part of helping them build this early lead.
Rose with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Pacers. Smith is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Young. Then there's Muhammad. And it's Leaf in at the center, filling out the middle. And here's Rose. After J.R. Smith getting his 3 to go, Rose passes to Bosch. Basket counts.
And you got to like the interior game of Bosch. Excellent at using that high release to get shots up and over the D.
Well, we talk about young players improving their game a lot, but Chris, which veterans in the league have impressed you with their ability to change and adapt their game as they get older?
Well, Paul Millsap, I think he's been under the radar and underrated for the last 2, 3, 4 years. He's been the best post player offensively on the post, in my opinion, and I think his game is overlooked, and he's a veteran that continually gets better. And then other guys that add different parts to their game, like Marcus Gasol, being able to step out and hit threes. He's a former defensive player of the year, being able to expand his game on the offensive end. You have to love guys that have the mentality that they can always improve like these two.
Now, here is Smith. He kicks to Oladipo. Screen by Smith. Young, a screen on Rose. For the 3. Second chance effort, and it's laid up and in by Young. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Pass to Leaf. Smith outside. They set the pick. Smith missing again.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Bobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And love how Howard throws it down. Just spectacular to watch on these alley-oops, given his strength.
Indiana's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Young, a screen on Rose. Bosch against Young. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Defense recognizing the situation, getting right in his face once he got close to the bucket.
Daniels with it. Now Smith defending. Now here's Howard. Tight defense on him. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul. Full 24-second shot clock. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Howard with a screen on Oladipo. Rose dishes to Howard.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Daniels kicks to Bosch. That puts them in the lead. Bosch has got his second bucket tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dishes it to Smith for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got 8.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
This is it to the chosen one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Howard, the pass to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Howard, good. Howard's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now Smith, 8 points for him. Here's Oladipo. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. He has 7.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The feed to Young. Pass to Muhammad. From 17 feet out, Chris Bosh with the rebound. Bosh has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And here's Rose. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Howard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And Muhammad kicks to Oladipo. He feeds it to Young. There's the pick. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Thaddeus Young he's got a unique offensive skill set. I mean, he really is able to score over bigger players with just an array of little hooks and floaters and off-balance shots in the lane.
And Greg, at about 6'8", what is it that enables Young to finish so well inside?
I think it's more finesse than power. Not a lot of free throws for him, but he can get his shot off quickly before the shot blockers have time to gather.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
They get a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. You take a look at Ball. Always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Just great hands, guys. You can never relax when he's guarding you. And that's such a valuable quality. He's got his opponents on notice.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Young. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers leading by 3. They get it again. Out to Shumpert. Here's the screen. Tries again. And again, LeBron missing.
D a little slow to get in his face. They're fortunate it didn't cost him.
Here's Gay. Turner. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Feeds it to Shumpert. The tray. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Shumpert. LeBron's got 5 points in the quarter.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Gobert, the screen. Back to Rivers. Turner with the screen for Rivers. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Turner with the steal. Here's Rivers. From outside, off the mark.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
And Love has it in the corner. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Rubio's checked in.
Ricky Rubio.
And the pass to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases. Beyond the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks to Rivers. Gobert with a screen for Rivers. Left side, Turner. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Turner's got 10.
He's just able to shoot over people at a high rate.
Yeah, using his size. That's what I like about his game. He understands where he has the advantage. Then he exploits it.
Here's Baldwin. He had 37 points last game out. They set the screen. LeBron passes to Baldwin, and it's sent back by Turner. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Rivers has got the ball. That ties it up. Rivers has got his 2nd bucket of the night. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. LeBron kicks to Baldwin. That one doesn't drop. So the Pacers will take it the other way. Gay passes to Baldwin. Now here's Rivers. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Milwaukee.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
Here's Rubio after Rudy Gay's bucket. And Rubio kicks to Baldwin. LeBron passes to Baldwin. LeBron is screen on Gay. Back to James. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
That's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
You know, Chris, LeBron took a lot of heat going to Miami, but when he played with the Heat, he said he learned a lot how to win there. And certainly the results showed with 2 championships and 4 NBA Finals.
The fans in Cleveland, they should be happy that he left, learned how to win there in Miami under a great leader like a Pat Riley, and came back and brought that knowledge to Cleveland and won their first championship. I'm sure all is forgiven now.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Now, here's Rubio. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. Pass to Baldwin. Turner with the steal. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. Pass to Baldwin. They get a hand on it. All by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. The dish to Turner. Rivers sets the pick for Turner. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Baldwin's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's James. He dishes it to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Baldwin. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. The rebound by Turner.
As he continues to rack up the misses from three-point range, he still appears undeterred. He's going to keep firing from out there.
Dishes it to Gay. And there's the pass to Baldwin. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 52 seconds left to play here in the half. Rivers kicks to Gay. The feed to Turner. 5 on the clock. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Turner's got 6 in the quarter.
That lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting like he has so far.
Rubio left side. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 10 points for him.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills in the offensive end.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Passes it to Baldwin. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
I mean, this dude is a joke. It's way too passive. They got to get a body on him when he's on his way to the bucket.
To the middle. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for Cleveland. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ricky. Bench has always been an issue here. When they produce like they did in the first half, how does that help you?
it's amazing. That means like we have a deep bench, and then a lot of work from the staff, from the everybody of the team, like doing extra work and winning games.
Trying to change the culture around here. Thanks, Ricky. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Time for the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. A big night so far for Dwight Howard. He had 12 points and 4 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, they've been rewarded for dumping the ball inside, keeping the defense honest. You have to mix it up. A little bit outside, a little bit inside. Now that separates teams.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Yeah, and then it wasn't all dunks. I mean, they were squaring up with confidence, and that became contagious.
Shumpert and LeBron are out on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Baldwin. They're the group for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Feeds it to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Baldwin, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. The shot by Turner, no good.
Almost every look he gets inside is a good one, but the D hangs in there and makes it a tough one.
Pass to Baldwin. Fires from 18. And again, it's Cleveland.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Pacers trail by 6. Turner with the screen. To the paint. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And for the Cavaliers, their shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. To the wing right side. Love dishes to LeBron. Plays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the Pacers with possession here. There's the screen from the baseline. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 7 rebounds in the game. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
To give the coach a little credit, it's been some great play calling. Each guy doing his part. This is what you're hoping to achieve.
Waller passes to Turner. Turner with the screen. On the wing, Turner. Rivers kicks to Gay. Offensive rebound, Turner. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Kevin Love. And he makes the first. Chris, you've been on both sides of the coin for this. When it comes to a veteran presence in the locker room, just how important is that? both, when you were a young player getting it and maybe as an older player when you were preaching?
When I was a rookie, Kevin, I needed a veteran just as much as I needed an assistant coach. They were that important to me because when you think about it, that's how you learn your routine. What to eat before a game, how many hours to eat before a game, how to recoup after a game, how to say no to your friends and family for playoff tickets because, you're at home and you got to buy 75 tickets. Just kind of how to navigate through life. That veteran player can help. And I think that's one thing when the game kind of got lost in years past, it was because we lost that veteran presence in the locker room. And so to me, the veteran presence is everything. Chris Mullin getting on me because I'm a rookie. I mean, I would have paid him to do that. So, it's really cool because just as much as they get on you, they help you and they explain the game, help you out in life and everything else. So it's like a big brother relationship.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
This is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
The chosen one, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Young's checked in for the Pacers. And Gobert kicks to Gay. Back to Gobert. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Baldwin. He's got 10. Inside. They swipe it. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Baller. He feeds it to Gobert. Kicks it out to Gay. And the three off target.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And it's Rivers with the rebound. Pacers trail by 13. Gay outside. Gobert the screen. Kicks it out to Gay. And it's Gay again missing.
Now, he doesn't look like himself right now. Nothing is going his way.
Okay, time now for an injury report. Now let's check in with David Aldridge and see how Kevin Love's doing. David?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. That is such a tough blow to take at the early stage of this season. Hopefully, with it being early, he can recover and help this team down the road. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him.
Shumpert passes to the chosen one. A three-pointer, no good. Pacers trail by 16. Pass the ball. He kicks to Gobert. Rivers sets the pick for Gobert. Here's Baller. Shumpert with some nice D.
Look, it would be a huge boost for them if he could start knocking these down.
Now the pass to Baldwin. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. And we take a look here at the shot chart for Indiana.
Well, they're going to have to look elsewhere for points because he has pulled a Houdini and completely disappeared from the offense in this one. Just no production from him, and nothing seems to be in rhythm for him right now. It's just not his night.
And here are the Pacers now. They trail by 16. Young sets a screen for Rivers. Off the pick. That's good on the jump shot. Rivers has got 7 points.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Well, he created a little separation from that mid-range. Just a good shot for him in that situation.
Bosh, the screen. Here's Baldwin, defended by Young.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called the Pacers. And Chris, you had to deal with different injuries during your playing career. Some guys get bit by the injury bug, and some others avoid it their whole career. Do you think that staying healthy, Chris, is a skill, or is it just luck of the draw?
Man, that's a great question, Kevin. I really can't answer that when you look at a guy like Jordan and seeing him only hurt his ankle one time.
Right.
You know, I do think when you take care of your body and you prepare that you can definitely stave off injuries. But at the same time, I think it's the luck of the draw. If you were a guy like myself and you're rebounding in the paint and there are a lot of feet under you, you're going to come down on someone's ankle and twist your ankle. We've seen a lot of non-physical injuries, a lot of injuries that just seem to happen out of nowhere. When you look at George's injury with the Olympics that time, or you look at a guy like Steph Curry with his ankle injuries that he had back in the day. So I really can't answer that. That's a great question. It's like what comes first, the chicken or the egg? But I would just say this, no matter how hard you work, it takes a little bit of luck to be successful. I think we always say that. So I would lean on more so the side of luck than necessarily being prepared and not having an injury.
Good answer. Now here's Rose. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Howard dishes to Shumpert. Off target from three-point range. Muhammad with it. It's a floater. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Pacers have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line. And that one falls for Muhammad. And you look at the level of talent in the NBA now, some great players. But we've heard others say the league is watered down. How do you view that statement?
Well, I don't think you can compare eras. I think it's great to argue and have fun with them, debate them, but, you know, very sincerely, unless someone can play against each other, it's just a wasted argument. There's different eras, there's different rules. Think about how many threes Larry Bird shot per game. 1.5, 2. What if he could let it fly 10 times a game? We'd be talking about a different player there. So I think times, eras, the physical play, of the 80s, of the 90s. I just know that players will handle it differently. Hand checking, the way that we call flagrant 1 fouls. It's a different league, and so I just choose to celebrate the players that we have now. They're the evolution in my mind. They're kind of the culmination of all the players that have come before them. So I just enjoy the game the way it is now.
Now Oladipo, he has 7. And Muhammad kicks to Oladipo. Smith on the wing. Screen by Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Young's got 6.
No doubt that was a defensive mistake. You got to have a guy on him at all times.
Rose passes to Bosch. It's stolen by Oladipo. He feeds it to Smith. Oladipo against Rose. Oladipo, good.
You can never have enough offense in the low post.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. Outside Rose. Here's Shumpert. They get it again. Here's Howard. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the Pacers call time here.
Yeah, you know, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, this is the dilemma as a coach. You wonder, do I need to call a timeout here? Do I need to settle these guys down? Should I let them play through it?
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ricky Rubio comes in for Shumpert. And a change for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Leaf. Turner with a screen for Muhammad. And Oladipo kicks to Muhammad. 6 to shoot. Turner with the screen. And it's Smith missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Rubio. Howard with a screen on Smith. Rubio dishes to Howard. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Rose against Oladipo. And Muhammad kicks to Turner. Screen by Smith. Oladipo right side. Lets it go from deep. And it's Smith again missing. Cleveland leading by 11. Howard with a screen on Oladipo. Rose against Oladipo. Passes to the chosen one. Off target with his 3. And the Pacers shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Muhammad. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Muhammad's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. And here's Rubio. Out to the right wing. Love outside. To the left side wing. And Rubio gets it to go on the assist by Love. Rubio's got 6.
Love moves the ball so well, especially when he spots an open man.
And Oladipo kicks to Smith. Turner with the screen. There's the dish to Oladipo. Turner with a screen on Rose. And Oladipo, here we go. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Smith outside. Kicks to Muhammad. To the middle. Here's Young. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he sinks the second. Rubio against Smith. Oladipo with a screen on Rose. Smith the pass to Turner. Here's Oladipo, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Here's Rubio, and no good trying to get that one. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back right after this. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Come on, man. Let's get that lead. Got to get the ball moving. Get the ball moving.
Tom Thibodeau pushing his guys, wants to see a higher level of activity on offense.
Yeah, I mean, they're in a position to make a move right now. Coach feels that'll come through unselfish play, not hero ball.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. On the court right now for the Pacers. Young and Turner up front. Pollard is out there with Oladipo. And it's Smith in at the 3 spot. Oladipo outside. Turner with the screen. Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Oladipo.
Oh, just a brick wall of a screen. Knocks the defender out of the play.
Here's LeBron, and James throws it down hard.
Oh, well, Kevin, you can't afford to let James get any separation. He's a terrific shooter off the screen.
And when you're scouting a player like LeBron James, Chris, how do you defend it? What's the plan?
Wow, you got to stay in front of him and try to force him to take bad shots. Tell the trainer to get the ice bath ready. And make sure you got some extra tape. And all of this is easier said than done.
Pacers trail by 11. Here's Baller. Up again. The rebound by Kevin Love. Cavaliers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. LeBron outside. Six on the shot clock. Cleveland moving the ball around. Fires the three. The rebound by Young. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Smith kicks to Young. Right side Turner. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Baldwin's got 9 rebounds now tonight. A 3 ball. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Pacers trail by 11. Smith kicks to Oladipo. Out to Smith. There's the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's James. Love with the screen for LeBron. Kicks it out to Rubio. James outside. Pass to Baldwin. From deep three-point range. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Wow, that's his 4th 3 of the game. 2 in each half. He has just owned that line.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
Some changes for Indiana. Gobert, he's checked in for Young. Gay comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Rivers in for Victor Oladipo. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He said, "Do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back." Guys.
Thank you, David. Now Turner after the missed 3 from Rubio. Indiana again missing.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Sinks the triple.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc. It's a shift from what they did in the first 2 quarters.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. 17-point game. Shots good by Turner.
Now, he's doing what he can do to dig them out of this hole, but I think he's going to have to turn it up even more.
Shoots off the screen. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Baller passes to Rivers. He dishes it to Turner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He has been unguardable. No one has been able to figure him out recently.
Now, here's Rubio. James, left side. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
There's no shot James can't make, especially when he's deep inside and has the D on their heels.
Pass the ball. Dishes it to Turner. It doesn't go for him, so Cleveland will take it the other way. And Love has it in the corner to the inside. Kicks it out to Rubio. Over Rivers, and the basket by Rubio. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Rivers with it. Guarded now by Rubio. Turner with a screen on Rubio. Rivers kicks to Gay. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
In for your Cavaliers, Iman Shumpert.
Gay outside. Gobert the screen. 5 to shoot. Here's Baller. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Baldwin's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Love throws it down.
You better respect the athleticism of Love. If you don't, he'll put you in the poster.
To the middle. Here's Turner. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The pass to Baldwin. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Now the Pacers moving it up. Rivers gets a wide open look. Kept alive.
Nice. He snuck a hand in there. That's the great anticipation he brings on the offensive glass.
It's a pick by Love. Shumpert in the corner. The three-pointer off the mark. Pacers trail by 17. Passes it to Ball. Turner with the screen. And stolen by Love. And it's Turner finishing it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
And it's sent back by Turner. Turner with the screen. Here's Rivers. Good on the three-point shot.
Now, that's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
It's a pick by Love. On the wing, James. Pass to Baldwin. The three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Baller passes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Baldwin's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Now the feed to Shumpert. Pass to Baldwin. Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And James throws it down.
James is just a versatile scorer. When he's feeling it, get out of the way and let him do his thing.
With the pass.
And so here is Indiana. They trail by 14. Feeds to Rivers. He kicks it to Gay. Not loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Pacers ball.
Clock at 6. Here's Baller. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers leading by 14. LeBron outside. Right wing. Back to Love. Shoots over Turner. Love, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Baller passes to Gay. And the three ball is good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Shumpert. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
See how Shumpert just powered through that? So good at converting, even when he gets knocked around.
And the free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Baller. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, he has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the length.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control in the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he just.
Here's Baldwin. The dish to James. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, you got to be careful about James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws, good for James. Pacers trail by 13. Kicks it to Gay. They double him with Love. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Oh, man. Yeah, he read it all the way. He got a jump on it. Very close.
The pass to Ball. He feeds it to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Turner with a screen for Rivers. Off the pick.
I like that defense that time from Love. He's solid at keeping his ground and not letting his man get the best of him.
James kicks to Baldwin. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 7th assist in the game.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Cleveland.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Rivers in the corner. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow. The defense is just daring him to shoot. I do not get it. I don't get it.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They lead by 13. 51 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Passes to the chosen one. They get the rebound. Howard kicks to Daniels. Bosch dishes to Howard. Over in the corner, Rose. They set the pick. In the corner, Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Rebound by Smith. To the middle. Here's Young. And Young slams it home.
It's nice seeing Smith share the wealth, showing great focus passing the ball to his teammates.
Now here's Rose. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. See you next time.